Foxborough. Up next, it's our main event between these Road Warriors and the New England Patriots. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. Showing a little burst so far, and he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And leading them out in his 6th season in the league now is their quarterback.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from this performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, took great care of the football. And of course, when he cares less about those two numbers, it's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. They're down here, need 8 on play. They'll air it out on 3rd. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Escapes the defender. And a nice return out of him. They had it a little further up past their own 30. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. And we will get a look at their 6th-year signal caller.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Caden Wynn. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with...
Fights out for tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. But I think a Patriot got on top of that, so they will keep possession. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Waiting their turn on that sideline. You'd have thought they'd be focused in and ready for this, Brock, but instead, their very first snap nearly ends with them giving it away.
Well, thankfully, somebody was focused and quick thinking to get back on that ball. And they got to settle down. You got to get back to that script and flush that negative play away.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
He's going to keep this one, and they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. This time he's looking to throw. Oh, the football's loose. Recovered by the defense. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Wizards and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Big strike downfield to Coleman. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Running for the marker on second. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Throwing, Taylor. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Wizards capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Wizards will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Patriots, nothing.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. New England taking the field. Its second series of the game coming up. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Long back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. He's going to throw this one. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Throwing now on first down. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage with a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Handoff on second and short. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Okay, the rush showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
They send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. To the air, Taylor. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Taylor now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. He's going to run for it. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 20. And an Orlando first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Will work against the blitz. Dumps it off to his running back. Up the sideline, past the 40. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
A gain of 21 yards. First down.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Taylor to throw. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. This connects with Higgins. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. He'll get 22 out of that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Wizards.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. Still a one-possession game in the early stages. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Time to begin the second quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Wizards take a 13-0 lead.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Wizards double their lead to 14. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Patriots running their offense out there. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a New England first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Another carry for him. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and the Patriots will have a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Going again on 2nd and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Wizards take over as he records the 40th interception of his career. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
The Wizards are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. First play is a design run. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
The Wizards getting all set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Jukes away from one. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The New England offense running out now. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. A throw, 3rd and long. Finds a man right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Takes this in at the 25. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The offense getting set to go. They come in riding an 8-game winning streak, one of the longest in the league all season, partner. And they're in control of what could be win number 9. They'll run here on 1st down. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
This is Scott. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd.
To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes out to the left. He's making a bid for it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded, and they forced a 4th down.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Intended for his tight end. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now give left side. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Throw here. 3rd down. Oh, this is is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Wizards take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Now this offense ready to head back out. And that interception has set them up beautifully inside the red zone. Dive play straight ahead. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Blown back gets the handoff. 2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Wizards take a 20-zip lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And the Wizards stretch their lead to 21.
Patriots with it.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And things are really getting away from them, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He's going to throw it. Cut out left. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Complete to number 0. That's a gain of 3. It's
We motion the tight end over.
7.
So when we come back, it'll be 3rd and 7. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. All set to go now from the 35. Taylor hits him on the in route. And he's brought down after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Hits his running back. And this one doesn't go far. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
3rd and 6.
Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field. The tone of this drive.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to bring up 1st down. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Taylor. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Wizards get more points to end a lopsided first half.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Wizards continue piling onto this lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, so the Patriots headed out on offense again just before halftime. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Wizards might be able to get some points late after the interception.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
This offense making its way back out now. There's enough time they can work into field goal range before actually attempting one as time expires. First down from the 42. Throwing, Taylor. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Here's Taylor. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. So on third down, they're going to go ahead and bring him out to try and get 3 here before the half. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. He fields it from the 8. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The Patriots ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They give it to him again. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He's got it over the middle. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Wizards headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. Second among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. They go play action on first down. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 29.
To the air, Taylor. Completed to his running back. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle. Oh, he rocks that tackler. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives him a 1st down.
And an Orlando 1st down.
They'll go play action. Complete out to the right side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Orlando 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Taylor now. He keeps it and takes on. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's another Orlando 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The give here on 2nd. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
The 12-year vet strikes true. And that grows the lead to 27.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2 for this kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. 1st down, play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Short pass brought in, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Throw here on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Now looking to throw. Looking slant route, complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. So after getting that pass away, he's in some visible discomfort. Training staff out now to see how serious it may be. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They're going to try to throw for it. He's got the ball on the sideline. Ooh, difficult play, small gain, but it counts. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's the handoff. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to the well again. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
He'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Get to that money down, that 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that brings it back within 3 scores at least. The gap now 24.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Has this at the 6. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Wizards and this running back headed back out for a new series. They are in great shape here as we wind down this 3rd quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, and that could put this just too far out of reach. They're going to run this. Here's Scott. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Taylor. Finds a man right side. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Looking to throw. Taylor has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing. Taylor. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And not much space available there, maybe two. That brings up third down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Third and long for him here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down. For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This one from an even 40 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that grows the lead to 27.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Patriots offense all set to go. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Rolling from the gun here. Connects on the crosser. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offensive line, this is second and 4. Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Trucks a defender. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a New England first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Offense is set. First and 10.
First down. First and 10.
Looking in the air here. Finds the in route, complete. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Second and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Working now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's going to be third and short coming up. Back to throw now. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't a linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And the defender comes away with it.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Their offense running back out now. And we can just point to that last drive, right? Saw them pick up a couple of third downs on their way to that field goal. Not quite the touchdown they wanted, but still able to add some more to their lead.
Yeah, and we know how hard it is, Kate, to sustain drives in the NFL. It means doing what they did. Convert on that money down. You got 3 points, but you love the execution on third down especially.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
They'll run now on second down. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
At the 24-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
To the air on third and long. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down.
Intended for number 10.
So out now comes the punter. And they could really use a good one here.
And out. It's fourth down.
He has it at the 33. Escapes a defender. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Patriots running their offense out there. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A gain of 2. Brings up second.
Pass play now. Complete out to the right.
It's a gain of
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Pass play on first and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Plowing up the middle. And second down only works out for a yard.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough.
Third down and
Patriots trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll throw, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
Patriots, first down.
From the red zone on first. Setting up the running back screen. And he's not going to get anything out of this. The defense all over it, and they're going to take him out for a loss of 2.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He sure was fighting Brock, but in the end, just too many defenders, and they take him down behind the line.
Taken down behind
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to...
Massive hits, the ball's out. And the defense jumps on the loose ball. It's a turnover. With no return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side.
Hey, I get it, Kate. Third down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field, but unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing fourth down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
Now outruns their offense to take over. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. Now it's Scott. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. Yet another win for them, Brock. And now, I don't know. Are they talking about it? Are they thinking about it but not talking about it? They're officially over halfway now to a perfect season.
Yeah, I don't think they're talking about the 72 Dolphins yet or the 07 Patriots, but I do think they're believing. They're believing they can find ways to win, and they're doing it every single week.